We see the investment in beginning teachers, but not our most experienced teachers. Those bonuses, again, of $750 are taxed at about 40%, a higher rate than salary. And under these, master's pay has not been restored either. Under these conditions, teaching looks less and less attractive in North Carolina. Again, we've seen most of this on previous slides, but these threats to attracting and retaining teacher talent here in North Carolina: loss of longevity pay, loss of career status, loss of significant professional development funding, loss of our Teaching Fellows program. And we now have a cap on teacher salary. Our teacher salary is capped at $50,000, and the national average is $58,000. We know that other states are recruiting our teachers. Texas and South Carolina have been here multiple times, offering better salaries and taking our teachers out of North Carolina. Finally, there's a proposed change to the state retirement plan, and we'll talk about that later in the presentation. This is a chart from the Budget and Tax Center that shows the overall loss of in-teacher positions from 2009 to 2016. I guess I can see that. Go ahead. Are we stuck? Yeah. We're also seeing a drop in students enrolling into our teaching programs at our universities. The blue lines here represent those that are in bachelor degree programs, and the red line represents those that are in master degree programs. With the conditions that we've discussed so far, it's evident that our young people in our state are not seeing teaching as a viable career option. Teaching assistants. As I said, most of you probably know that we almost totally lost TA funding last summer, and it was ultimately left in the budget with some changes to how those funds can be used. However, the TA positions that were lost the last two budget cycles, which is over 7,000 positions, have not been restored. Teaching assistants are vital to student success, especially in the younger grades, and they're not just taking kids to the bathroom and monitoring recess. Especially considering the Read to Achieve law, we feel that it would be best to invest in our teaching assistants to help students meet the requirements of that legislation. This is another slide from the Budget and Tax Center showing the TA positions lost since 08-09. Instructional resources. Continuing our look at funding, we see here that instructional supplies have been cut by about $29 per pupil since 2008, with textbook funding going from about $67 per student to $34 per student. The 2015-17 budget provided no additional funding for instructional supplies. There is talk about digital textbooks, but there is no digital plan and no funding has been identified. And we have limited funds for staff development, yet we constantly ask more of our teachers. As stated earlier, we do applaud the reduction in class size for first grade, but we believe that class size matters at all grade levels. There is significant short and long-term benefits to small class size, such as improved test scores,